In this video, we'll be looking at timesheets, specifically how to log time and how to set your task types up. So let's start with your task types. If you head over to work types in the left-hand side menu, you'll see that you can either have an internal task or a client task. Client tasks are visible within the work manager and can be selected for those, whereas internal tasks relate to the company yourself and will not be associated with any clients. So to show you an example internal task, we're going to add your task type here, ensure that the status selected is live, and then we're just going to tick the box here to internal task. Now, we'll start with the first way to add time, which is on the face of the work manager. So you'll notice if I click on log time here and I don't select a client, the tasks here are those which have been ticked as an internal task within work types. To show an example, if I then click a client, these task types change. You also then have some additional fields such as charge out rate. Once the task has been selected, you will have to select the period of reference. This is only with regards to client time entries. The purpose of this is to track time for a specific month. You can add in a description here. The last thing to do is to select your charge out rate, as this will be used when measuring the profitability. By default, you have non-billable time. This is for anything already included in your client's package and will be used when measuring analyst profitability. The other charge out rates are in relation to client profitability and any additional work that you do outside the scope of your normal services. From here, you can add in your time either by using the buttons of increments or by adding a start time and end time, at which point the duration will be automatically calculated for you. The other option is to type in your time manually. By default, the date is today's date, but you can always change this here. Once you're happy with your entry, simply press create. So to show you an example of an internal time entry, do not select a client. Instead, go straight to task type. You'll notice we don't have period of reference or charge out rate. Simply add in a description if necessary. Add your duration, check the date and press create. The second way to add time is within the task detail itself. So if you click on edit next to any task, you'll see the log time button. Simply click on this. You'll notice the client, task type and period of reference are locked as per the task within Work Manager. So all that's remaining is to select your charge out rate, add in the time and press create. The final way to book time is within team and my timesheet. It's important to note that my timesheet is available to all users, but the following categories are only available to super admins. So looking at my timesheet, you can actually see those entries that we've already put on. So you can sort by client with a summary here. You can click on the breakdown. You can sort by task type, which gives you a day-by-day total and then a week-by-week total, or you can look at detailed entries here. Within detailed entries, you can edit or you can delete an entry. The only other point to note is that by default, it shows you the current week, but you can flick through to previous weeks and then jump to today's date as well.